Welcome to the practice of Qigong. In this video, I'm going to share with you some fundamental exercises that I would use typically to start any class. The focus of these exercises is on stretching, improving your flexibility, improving your balance, also improving coordination and dexterity, so that as you begin to move through the exercises more frequently, day by day, week by week, you'll be more aware of which muscles actually move your bones and exactly which way, kind of which ones have to contract, which ones have to relax to move the most efficiently and with the least amount of effort. They're in no way basic, although I'll show you how to do them from what you might call a beginner, intermediate, more advanced level as we go through them. As well, these exercises are designed to help you open basically to the energies around you. That's probably a big conversation for most of us, but also to open to some of the energies that may be coming up from inside of you. They may be really positive feelings, some more challenging feelings, but the more you practice your Qigong, the more the connection to what's going on around you, to what's going on within you, is something you'll be able to trust. It's something you'll have some more confidence in, and you'll start to see the benefits accumulate very, very rapidly. I think on a certain level your body already knows how to do most of these things in the sense of move with relaxed coordination and openness. So my hope is once you've gone through all of these exercises step by step, you can use the other DVD that comes with this and just follow the exercises along. There's some music on a track with that DVD, so you don't have to actually do much thinking. Once you've learned the exercises, you can follow it along and just enjoy. So again, welcome to this practice. I've been involved in this about 35 years, and I feel like a beginner because I'm always learning something new almost every time I practice. So here we go. The first exercise is basically just to explore opening the front and the back of your body. So we'll just bend our knees slightly, open your arms out to the sides as you inhale, tilt your body back slightly, opening all of the tissue on the front of your body. And as you exhale, you're going to bend your knees, drop your pelvis, kind of like you're going to wag your tailbone a little bit. Bend your knees enough that your back can straighten out, and just feel everything lengthening out from the top of your head to the tip of your tailbone. Okay, once more, and I'll just turn to the side. So I'm going to inhale. Exhale. Now, there's another quality to this. As I open my arms out to the sides, inhale and open the front of my body, is a chance to be really open and in a way vulnerable. Right? You can't really receive something if you're always feeling protective, so I'm going to try and feel the opposite of protective. And as I exhale, bend my knees, let my spine lengthen out. I want to feel a real sense of kind of what people might call a regal presence, a really clear readiness and alertness. So then after that, typically going to take a little step to the side. Do the same thing, but now with my feet about shoulder width apart. So I'm going to inhale, open on every level. Exhale, settle, and feel ready and alert and present. Just do that from the side. This allows you to just bend back a bit more. Sit a little deeper. So you can do that once each, once with your feet together, once with your feet apart, or more, especially if you really enjoy that beginning to your practice. Now, a little fundamental detail, and if you have any problems with your back, your knees, I don't recommend doing this unless you have a chair or maybe something to hold on to. there's a fundamental ratio of your posture. So typically, if you put your knee up against the instep of your foot, and then notice where the ball of your other foot is on the ground, when you come back up, and if you put your foot at that distance away from your other foot, with your toes pointing almost perfectly straight forward, and bend your knees, you're basically in the ideal stance or structural position to do almost all of the exercises that you're going to learn today. So, just a little detail. Some people just naturally want their feet wider apart. Sometimes, especially women, they have slightly larger hips across the skeleton. So, be intuitive, but try and make that your beginning distance. Next exercise is a kind of salutation, and there's quite a few details to this one. So we're going to inhale, hands floating out to the sides and up, palms up. Palms come together, exhale, palms come down, and rest in front of your third eye. Inhale, hands come down and pause in front of your heart. Exhale, hands almost like if you were pregnant holding onto your belly, come down just in below your belly button. And inhale, hands float out to the sides. Exhale, and they settle. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So, there's the idea in Taoist practice that we have what's called San Dao, or the threefold path. One aspect is everything that we understand to be coming up towards life from the earth, through soil and plants and all the beings on the earth. So that's Di Dao, Dao soil. Then we have what's called Ren Dao, and that's the Tao of beings, the Tao of relationship, the way of dealing with society and people and politics and all of the things that happen in life that have to do, I guess, with a kind of energetic exchange here with other people. Then we have Tian Dao, which would be the Tao of sky. Some people might say the Tao of heaven, and that's relating to all of the energies that are pouring down from above. Now, depending on how you hold within yourself an understanding of how everything works, you may or may not have a very specific idea about that. From a Taoist perspective, we just call it the Tian Dao, the way of sky, because there's so many possibilities for us to relate to. It could be the North Star, the Big Dipper, the moon, the sun, a rainbow, thunderstorm, anything like that. So, as we go through this practice, the opportunity is, as your hands are coming up, you inhale, and as soon as your palms come up, you have a chance to interact with and receive everything that's pouring down. You could say it's, clearing your body out, or you could be absorbing something that you need. Hands come together, and then as they come down, you want to bring that energy into the space of your mind. We inhale, and now that the mind has accepted or been changed by that energy, we're going to allow that to shift the sense of our heart. And also, as our hands come to here, this is when we have a chance to communicate on a subtle energetic level, on that level of Ren Dao, which you may want to offer a blessing to someone or offer forgiveness to someone, to yourself. So as your hands come down from the sky through the mind into the heart, you have an opportunity to do a little bit of what I would call emotional hygiene or karmic hygiene. Right? To just be in that space, hands float down, And now we come down to the relationship with the body. We call it the Dao soil. And it's to kind of feel like every one of your cells, all of your muscles, all of your bones are very much like an animal. Now, I don't mean animal just in the sense of, claws and teeth and fur and things like that. The word animal in English actually comes from anima, which means spirit, but in the sense of something innate to all things that are conscious, but as a body, not so much as a philosopher. So when we come down into this position and we're pausing, we have this really good chance to feel your body as if you're kind of a very primal, very instinctual, very energetic being. And in a way, every one of your cells wants to express itself with as much energy as possible, or with as much harmony as possible. So this is, we get to hear and feel the body in that very instinctive, kind of exciting way. And then we take that energy and just spread it out. Share it. And as our hands float like this, now we have a chance to just feel all of the energy that's pouring up from below. You could think of Gaia, Mother Earth. It really depends on, again, how you hold your understanding of these energies to be. But this is kind of what's going on, and there's one more detail that I'll share with you. So we'll just do one together, and I won't say anything and just allow you to feel that out. Okay, so I'll turn to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe out deeply. Inhale. And breathe in deeply. Exhale. Breathe all the way out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So there's one more detail that's worth bringing up about this. As our hands come up, and we're receiving everything that's coming down from above, we have an opportunity to reach into what some people would refer to as the howling silence of Tao, the Buddha's roar, the idea of whatever it is that's before the mind, that's coming through our mind. An enlightenment kind of experience. There's lots of ways to speak of these things. So as our hands are coming up and receiving what's coming down, as soon as our hands come together, there's an opportunity to just feel profound, what we call howling silence, or a determined kind of silence. And as soon as that happens with your hands together, you don't have to clap. As your hands come into this space of mind, then you can really choose to kind of very, very clearly clear off the chattering and the nervousness or any other things that are happening in the mind. And once the mind clears that way, you can bring in that clear mind, that open, silent mind, into the space of your heart. And then as you come into the relationship with the body, you have a chance to be very, very calm, quiet, centered, and present, and also in a way very profoundly alert. And to just bring that presence to everything around you, and to receive everything that's coming up in that state of profound silence and connection. So typically when I'm teaching a class, I would repeat what's called San Tao Qing Li, this threefold path little salutation 3 times as just a way to help people get present. You can try it once, try it 5 times, see what you like, but I would always do this 3 times.